We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Jason Hayward is at the plate as he watches ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Polanco backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Spot tonight. Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
So we got him looking there. Chris Bryant is the second out of the opening frame. Anthony Rizzo is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1 on its way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with two away.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Escobar is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here.
Center fielder Byron Buxton.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Phillips is there. Throw on to first in time, one away. Coming to the plate now, Sean Kim. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there. Rizzo in foul ground. Now another 0-2. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Dozier.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading out for the Cubs.
He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Wilson
and a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Polanco from the outfield grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Matt Adams now.
Matt Adams.
Lays off 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Brandon Phillips is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Escobar. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Scooped up on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like. Here's Miguel Sano. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Third baseman.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Line to the right side, but foul. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Eduardo Escobar standing in.
Right fielder, Eduardo.
And a ball 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 6.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, number 8, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Number 8.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, he got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Another one sent foul. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hayward.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Escobar moves over, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to... At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Eddie
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Adams comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Kenny's Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. Changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Joe Mauer stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lester ready, the 1-0. A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Anthony Rizzo.
Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play. And ready now, Byron Buxton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 25.
Dribbled back toward the mound, but it gets fouled. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sean Kim. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And here's Brandon Phillips. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman Brandon Phillips
takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And this one misses to Phillips. It's a ball and a strike. Inside corner called a strike 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Therefore it is Dozier, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop Addison.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count 2-0.
Swings through the slider there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Addison Russell goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's Jason Hayward now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Stepping.
Leading off for the Twins, third baseman Miguel.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
1-2, here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Miguel Sano is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Phillips backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. In now, Jorge Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. To his left, Polanco. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fouled back.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in to try it again. Wilson Contreras. A hit in 2 tries so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A high fastball is in there. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Contreras is under it, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kenny Vargas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. The relay, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safe. With a 1-out double. And now after the 1-out double, time is called here as we'll get a pinch runner out there at second base. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And this will be fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Chopped foul wide of first. Here's the 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Adams moves over. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready for another shot now. Sean Kim. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off there 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And Rizzo able to make the catch. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20, Matt
And
Adams.
the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He spoils another one and will do it again.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the
game. Second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brandon Phillips comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and they're
designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Here it comes on 1-1. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? Dozier with a great stop. Touche, sir. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for
and
the
here's a
Chicago
first pitch
Cubs,
curveball that bounces
6,
on him there. It's ball
Carl
1.
Edwards Jr.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Line drive to center field. Hayward patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Right fielder number 5.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Max Kepler will get the call to pinch hit here.
Max Kepler.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Tapped up the first baseline. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Ready once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Shortstop, Addison.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter.
Digging in and looking for more, number 8. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted into center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. Standing in, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a half-hearted. Digging in once again.
The shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On he pops it up. Drifting just beyond the infield. Phillips ranging into the outfield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie Rosario. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Fritz Franco, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Adams is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Rosario is on his way home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Standing in, Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third, and he's safe. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Under it is Russell, and there are 2 away now. In now, Byron Buxton. Koji Uehara enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch. Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he pops it up back behind second base. Dozier is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler racing back around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton going back on it at the track. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple. Here's Matt Adams. he's got a chance to tie things up. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat. Moved into the on-deck circle. Alex Avila.
Alex Avila.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. That's inside, 2-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. First pitch on its way. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
No, he's in there.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria.
Now batting, shortstop,
Addison Russell comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. And a good effort on the recovery throw, but it never really had much of a shot. And I'd be surprised if that's not an infield single.
Now batting, number 8.
Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the... Now back.
Leading up,
Sean Kim.
For the Twins. Catcher, Sean Kim.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. Here's Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Splitter taken here, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Justin Wilson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work done in the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
An overcast night here in Southern California. There's Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Minnesota, center fielder, number 25.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Grounded to short. No problem here, one away. Stepping into the box, Sean Kim. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Myers going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Renfroe is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. In at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Kepler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So coming to the plate, Yangervis Solarte.
Yangervis Solarte.
And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Sano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Got him swing. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jankowski's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in, Max Kepler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kepler.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Myers going back, still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Dozier. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Batting 7th.
Now at the plate, Joe Mauer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
First baseman, Miguel
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Will Myers as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Too high, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Matt, this is a situation as a hitter. I want to see the guy expand his zone. You got a runner on third base. You got a 2-0 count. You know they're going to nibble, but if you can put the ball in play, you got a good chance of picking up that run.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
Designated hitter.
Manuel Margot is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That was 2 very good takes. I mean, those pitches are just right there, nibbled on the corners, just missed. But he had the patience to lay off them.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. 3-1, here it is. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around it.
Looking at a fastball to... Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Jorge Polanco.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Solarte is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Kenny Vargas. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Ready for another chance? Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue at least one more batter.
The catcher, number 35.
Striding in once again, Sean Kim. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard towards center. Buxton rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Rosario trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's a high pop-up. Solarte will put this one away, and the side is retired. At the plate, Austin Hedges. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Austin Hedges.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kepler is there, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The 1-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A man at third with one away. Down and away, ball 1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will track it down. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Jankowski is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. And that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Sano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. On the fists and a jam shot to the right side. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Kepler got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Settling in now, Brian Dozier. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jankowski over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Padres. Second baseman.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. In now, Miguel Cabrera. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder number 4.
Will Myers will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Line toward the gap in left center, and that'll get down out there. Schimpf rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now batting, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
A batter number 7.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Myers is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Into the box, Austin Hedges. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Digging in now, Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman number 7.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter,
digging
11,
in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Now at the plate, Kenny Vargas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Vargas.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Renfroe waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Jankowski is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Turned on down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder number 16.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. That's by him for strike 1. Here it comes on 1-1. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath. Throw strikes.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And this will get by Mauer and down the line. It's a fair ball. In to score the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's safe. Here's Will Myers. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Dig.
Leading off for Minnesota, catcher, Sean.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the
The left
sixth.
fielder, number 20.
Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball.
Heading after it is Jankowski.
But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Brian Dozier.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire. Digging in to try it again. Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Fielder, Hunter.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a fastball just a bit high. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Heading after it is Kepler. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Margot. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Austin Hedges. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Joe Mauer.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Schimpf picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Batter number 11.
Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Line towards center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Designated hitter.
Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Schimpf scoops it up on to first, and this will remain. Striding into the box, Jose Pirela. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Jose.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Standing in, Travis Jankowski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Rosario coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Yonhervis Solarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder number 25.
Hit back up the middle. Perella fields it cleanly. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
The catcher number 35.
First offering on its way. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Jankowski. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set. Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Swing and a miss. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Slurve in there. Strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And this is going to find the alley. Should be extra bases for Cabrera. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Here's Will Myers.
Center fielder,
Michael Tonkin answers.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 59.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. For Cabrera, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside. Hard, thinking it might.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in a box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Late that time for a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
A fastball right over the outside corner. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano becomes the first out in the 9th inning. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Brian Dozier now. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, a double play. Now batting, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
0-1's the count.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Corey Spangenberg is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Corey Spangenberg is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Jose Perella is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Fielder number 16.
Hector Santiago takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the 9th to send this one to extra. Jabari Blash will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. The 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Perella is digging for home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. And guys, the Padres got a great performance in the win tonight by the play of this man, Miguel Cabrera. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a